This is Sean Hollister with The Verge, and you're taking a look at the first moments of Infinity Blade 2, a game due on iOS on December 1st. It's a hack-and-slash adventure, the sequel to the original Infinity Blade, and picks up right where it left off. It's developed by Chair Entertainment, published by Epic Games, and is built on Unreal Engine 3. And as you can take a look right here, we're in a Japanese garden with cherry blossoms falling from trees and beautiful light streaming through. We're running it on an iPad 2 and an iPhone 4S simultaneously, two different copies of the game. But Chair Entertainment says both will run at a locked 30 frames per second frame rate. As far as gameplay is concerned, Infinity Blade 2 is a lot like its predecessor. You're armed with a variety of melee weapons, typically swords. You attack, block, parry, and use magic and special attacks. The objective generally being to break the guard of your opponent, and while they're stunned, defeat them in a variety of nasty melee ways. The differences here are that the enemies have a lot more moves at their disposal typically, and it's a little bit harder to tell what kind of attacks they'll throw out. And you too have a few new moves and a couple of new weapon types at your disposal. Instead of your standard sword or shield, you can dual wield a pair of blades, or pick up a large axe or club for a heavy melee weapon. Infinity Blade 2's world is beautiful, even if your job is to slay its more dastardly denizens. We particularly enjoyed the level of detail here, with particle effects like individual cherry blossoms falling from trees, or if you take a look below this bridge, a koi swimming around in the pond. It's a bit of a toss-up between the iPad 2 and iPhone 4S. On iPad, it's easier to make out the little details, but on iPhone, there are fewer visible jagged edges. We're not going to spoil any of the plot of Infinity Blade 2. And yes, there is some story this time around, but we do think it'd be valuable to show you the game's first boss fight, because this is where gameplay and graphics really come together. Have a look. This is what it's like to play. We'll leave you to it. Thank you for watching.
Go!